What's up again, everybody? This is Jose Gagnon, the super random guy. 75 here again today. We are now doing episode 8 of season 7. This one has the narrow gauge engines in it again. This one's called the Refreshment Ladies Tea Shop. Get the greatness, have the amazing happy times. Hopefully you're all going to enjoy this episode a lot as well. And we're going to keep the things rolling as we usually do here. Yeah, you already know that things go here every single day and night. Yeah, woo. Yeah, man. Get the amazing great times, everybody. Let's keep it rolling like we usually do every single day, night, and all the months. As we always do every single day on this channel, everybody. Yeah, woo.
It was a hot summer's day on the island of Sodor. The engines were busy taking trucks full of slate from the quarry. The heat and dust made their axles ache. We've shunted every truck in the quarry today, we Scarloey, but I'm too thirsty to feel useful, complained Peter Sam. The summer sunshine made people thirsty too. The refreshment lady was keeping very busy at the tea rooms. The next day, the fat controller had news for Peter Sam. The refreshment lady needs a place for another tea room. I can find her a beautiful place. I knew it. It'll be a piece of cake. Tea rooms don't live in cakes. It's just my way of saying it would be fun and easy to find the right place.
At least, you know, this time around, Peter Sam's, Sir Topham had told them to try to, help her find a new place where she can put her refreshment stand or her tea shop. So he's going to try to, help her find a good place where she can put her tea shop so that way she can sell to, so that way when the customers come, they can have a good view and they can just go and just hang around and just do their thing and just, have like a beautiful, look at all like the beautiful scenery while they enjoy their desserts and their tea. Basically.
Peter Sam puffed along the woodland way. And the old castle causeway. And the whispering waterfall. Thank you, Peter Sam, said the refreshment lady, but I don't know what to do. I can't make up my mind. What a shame I can't build a tea room in each place. Peter Sam was very disappointed. He didn't feel useful. That night, there was a storm. Lightning flashed and thunder crashed. The rain poured down. All the engines were talking excitedly about the storm, except Peter Sam. He was thinking about the refreshment lady's tea room. The next morning, the fat controller came to the sheds. Peter Sam, I want you to go and help Rusty clear the storm damage. Yes, sir, Peter Sam said, and he hurried away. At last he thought he could be really useful.
I would be the same exact way, as Peter Sam, just thinking, of how, all the places that he's brought the refreshment lady, how did you just pick one, place, to set up, the tea shop. I'd be kind of a little worried and thinking about it too, to be honest, because, I'm trying to help somebody find a good place where they can set up their tea shop. But, all the places that they go to, they enjoy every single place and they just can't, pick. So I'd be really worried and thinking about it a lot, just like how Peter Sam was, while the storm was going on. and it could, and it's just always really difficult, especially for ladies. Like, they just, when they see a lot of beautiful things, they just like don't know what thing to pick right away. Well, I guess it can be for men too, but it's mostly for ladies that I've noticed that they just have a really hard time trying to pick what they think is like the best thing for them to get, or pick like what it is that they should do like in their free time and stuff. And there's always just so many hard choices for people nowadays to make and to do in life, pretty much. But let's just keep it rolling here, and we'll get the things, keeping it rolling, and we'll just never stop. Keep it rolling no matter what, pretty much.
Peter Sam soon found Rusty. The storm had swept the shed onto the line. Driver said this shed is useless now. It's not a shed, exclaimed Peter Sam. It's an old railway coach. And that gave him an idea. Back at the yards, his driver spoke to the Fat Controller. Peter Sam thinks this old coach could be a tea room. I'll have Jem take a look. I'm sure he can repair it, agreed the Fat Controller. The Fat Controller was right. In no time at all, the old coach had turned into a tea room on wheels. The refreshment lady could hardly believe her eyes. Oh, it's beautiful. I told you it'd be a piece of cake. The Fat Controller paused. And with many cakes in it, I'm sure. Then he spoke to Peter Sam. And you shall pull the tea shop special. I'd be proud to, replied Peter Sam. Now the refreshment lady serves tea at all her favourite places. At Woodland Way, the Old Castle Causeway, and Whispering Waterfall. Peter Sam is a happy engine. I told you it would be a piece of cake.
At least, he had the really clever idea of, turning that old railway coach into like, a refreshment stand or tea shop on wheels. Because, now they can go to all the really beautiful and special places on the railway. And now she doesn't have to pick just one single place to set up her, set up the tea shop. That's, because now that, she has all her stuff in the coach. Now, the coach can just be brought to whichever area they choose to go to, pretty much. So that way everyone can be super happy and just enjoy themselves as much as they can, no matter where they are. That was episode 8, everybody. We'll see you next time. Get the amazing great times, everybody. Enjoy yourselves every single chance you can get now. We will see you next time. Get the amazing great times now. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, man. Try to have the amazing greatness every single chance you can get, everybody. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, man. See you, everybody. Have the great amazing times now. We'll see you all next time. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, man. It's coolness.